The AFMA Awards, the Media Awards nights, Brian, it's the great night for all the media
It's
followers.
the week of the grand final at the MCG.
Wednesday night.
Voted by your peers.
It is. And
Caroline Wilson
you've won a few awards, Dak.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. And you probably win it again. You probably win it again.
It's funny, only those that win go. Those that lose refuse to go.
But I think you've actually got to put your name in.
Well, you do. Well, the department, like for Triple M,
Well,
they have to put a tape in, which is nonsense.
Well,
you should be able to just judge it. By the way, Caroline Wilson has run this show for about 20 years.
And Warrior, as we know, he gets his little mate Mitch Cleary now for the whole month of September to get all these great edits for the
Get me saying this, Mitchy.
For the Alf Brown Award, Damien Barrett for the second year in a row.
Like, who gives a flying rat's toss bag?
Get the bit of me saying this or interviewing him.
What accent is that? Get me standing there at the footy show with my laptop. Oh, yes, JB, I've got a breaking story. Travis Cloak is in a dispute with Nathan Buckley. Oh, he's been dropped 3 times. Why wouldn't he be in a dispute? Tell us something we don't know. Stevie Wonder can see that and he can't see. Oh, but anyway, it leads me to, Brian.
Yes.
The rub for 15 years has rated 15 16s and other shows.
Just belted them.
Crunching time.
Whatever it's called. Rates about 4 or 5, but they win. So I'm thinking it mustn't go on ratings. No. It must go on lack of personality.
It goes on
no entertainment value.
On the tape you send in.
And it must go on, hardball gets and stats and goal assists. It's got nothing to do with entertainment.
Maybe they talk about footy.
But then I thought, I'll go and have a look at the voting panel. Ooh. And the president, as you said, Caro's done a great job over 10 or 15 years. And I thought, they've probably handed the baton over to old binocular head here. Warrior, are you the president?
Maybe Mike Sheehan or something.
Yeah, Mike Sheehan or Dennis Cometti. McAvaney.
Bruce McAvaney.
Warrior. But surely I had a look.
Surely they're the heads of that.
Warrior, who's the president now of the AFMA Awards?
It's Tony Shebeki.
Now, Shebexter. Who? Tumbleweed and... Now,
OK Corral.
I had it. But you think you've got to be, involved in the media.
Does a very good job, Spot.
He reads the announcements at the MCG. Now, don't get me wrong, that's a good job, but you've got to have a role in the media. I would have thought to be president of the Media Awards.
He does a very good job.
He does a good job.
Does.
Now, I'm not having a go at Shevexter, but then we've got Steve-O, fat pot cut Steve-O.
Which Steve-O?
Mark Stevens, who called himself when Tim Watson said, over to you, Steve-O, and Steve-O said, thanks, Steve-O, when he was talking about himself on Channel 7.
He read the auto cue wrong, did he?
He did, thanks, Steve-O. He goes, oh, shit, that's me. Pretty funny, but Triple M don't get a look in.
Why?
Well,
Why?
Let's get to the chase. We all get there. I've been there a couple of times. Everyone's happy, Brian. Oh, g'day, you're working. We're all involved in the media. Then they go down to Darcy's pub. What's it called? The Precinct.
The Depot.
Then they get in their little corners after a couple of frothies. And it's nearly punch on stuff. It's, I broke the best story this year. No, you didn't. I had it. And Warriors walking around like a peacock. Have a look at me. And then there's Jake Nile there thinking, where am I? I'm kicking an empty Coke can along. Then there's haircut. What am I doing? Jake with the little craw. Then the Daryl Timms, the haircut. The guy that cuts his hair with a laser beam. He's now commentating on the races.
Then there's Farney.
Farney's final siren. So let's face it, the AFMA Awards is a great night, but at the end of the night, Doug, it's a schmozzle. It's a schmozzle. It's Ego City gone mad.
Tables are turned over.
My typewriters,
chairs are flying.
My typewriter's not working quick enough. That's why I didn't get that story at the time. And,
He's actually summed it up reasonably well there.
Tell us about one of the jokes you talk at journos. What do you talk about, Warrior?
You're telling the story.
Did you see the exclusive? I heard exclusive. There's 17 exclusives per
Plenty
story
more to
now.
come. Chris Scott on the other side of the break.
Sorry, Shebexter.